Good evening, dear sisters and brothers. Welcome to today's evening session of Being Heartful Every Day, a joyful adventure. Today is the day 314th, and as we conclude week 45 and our journey with the quality of settledness, let us take a moment to reflect on all that we have explored and experienced. Over the past week, we have deepened our understanding of settledness, not mere as stillness, but as an unwavering state of balance, clarity, and grace. We have discovered that true settledness is not about removing challenges from life, but about learning to move through them with ease. Settledness is not something we achieve once and for all. Rather, it is a continuous practice, something that we cultivate moment by moment, thought by thought, and action by action. As we step into the new experience, let us carry these reflections with us. Settledness allows us to pause before we react, bringing wisdom into our responses. It teaches us to surrender to life's natural flow, trusting that everything unfolds as it should. It creates a space within us where peace can flourish no matter what happens externally. When we embody settledness, we become like a lighthouse, steady and strong, illuminating the path for ourselves and others. May settledness remain a guiding force within us, shaping our meditations, our interactions, and our way of being. As we proceed forward with our session today, let us continue to share heartfulness with those around us. Each week, each quality, and each meditation session brings new insights. Let us extend this gift to others by introducing them to master classes, being heartful everyday sessions. And tonight we will continue our reading from Heartfulness magazine article, Love in Action. We will continue from the section on authenticity and conscience. We will now start our reading, which is from the subsection Authenticity and Consciousness. Just a moment. Okay. The first is uniformity. For example, be like the sun that shines everywhere without discrimination, and the air that is available for everyone to breathe. The trees give shade to both sinner and saint, and the rose gives fragrance to both rich and poor. Nature does not discriminate. We are from the same source of existence. Or putting it a bit differently, we are manifestations of one energy, one singularity. The second is diversity. Nature embraces and celebrates diversity. Can you imagine a beautiful woodland with one type of plant? It is a variety of colors, textures, heights, leaf shapes, and flowers that give the woods their beauty. Nature manifests herself in diversity, and each expression receives its shares according to its capacity and worth. When we combine these two aspects, we arrive at the idea of university in diversity, which is like the ultimate way we are able to value each other, accept our various strengths and weaknesses, live a happy life in community, and accept that we evolve by ennobling others. The third aspect is evolution and growth. Nature is continuously evolving. From the primordial soup, the spark of life was ignited when the first single-celled organisms appeared. It took millions of years to evolve into the diversity of species we see today. The evolution and growth are primary impulses in nature. Here on Earth, human beings are said to be the pinnacle of evolution right now. While plants and other animals evolve automatically according to nature's plan, we have been gifted with the possibility to evolve consciously. We have been endowed with a level of consciousness to be self aware, and we can expand and transform that consciousness. The process through which we do is meditation. Meditation allows us to progressively become more and more like nature. But the transformation only becomes permanent when we apply it in our day to day dealings. When we change our behavior, it helps to change our thinking. When we change our thinking, it changes our belief patterns. This process is iterative and convergent, and the change is cumulative. As we continue on, we gradually align with nature. The science of molding our living. What is meant by mold your behavior and way of living? Take the example of a metallic object that is defective or not up to the mark. In the process of molding it, we first have to melt it down. This melting down is a metaphor for removing existing habits, breaking down mental and emotional patterns, and changing our belief systems. Once we break down those things of our own making, we can be remade in nature's mold. From a scientific perspective, this means deprogramming our fixed subconscious neural patterns so that neuroplasticity and adaptability develop in line with nature's principles. This happens through the removal of repetitive tendencies, behaviors, and habits. Let's say we have the habit of rudeness in our speech. The first step is to recognize it and want to change. As our speech becomes more and more polite, it will be noticed by others, and they will change their behavior toward us. This will further motivate us to be polite until eventually it becomes part of our nature. This also change this also changes our thinking. In turn, the neural patterns related to rude speech are erased. But all this is made permanent when we remove the root cause of the patterns at the level of the subtle body through the practice of cleaning. Such changes in lifestyle involve all the earlier 8 principles: the daily practice of meditation, the practice of prayer to vacuumize the heart, having a focus on the highest goal, imbibing the universal values of simplicity, truthfulness, and kingship, accepting miseries and eschewing resentment and revenge, and being happy to eat what we receive with due regard to honest and pious earnings. These principles are the tools that shape our transformation. Let us take a pause here and prepare ourselves for the universal prayer. Please close your eyes very gently, very softly, and feel the quietness within you, the space of settledness that has deepened over this past week. Let your breath settle, your heart expand, and your awareness reach beyond yourself, embracing all of humanity. And with this sentiment, let us now offer the universal prayer together. सभी भाई बहन प्रेम और भक्ति से भर रहे हैं और उनमें सच्ची श्रद्धा दृढ़ होती जा रही है. All brothers and sisters are being filled with love and devotion, and the real faith is growing stronger in them. May this prayer bring love to every heart. Tonight, as we prepare for rest, let us offer the bedtime prayer with sincerity, reflecting on all that we have learned. Let us repent for any mistakes, resolving not to repeat them again, and open our hearts to deeper transformation. As we step into a new day tomorrow, may we carry forward the grace of settledness, allowing it to shape our journey ahead. Thank you all for joining this evening session. See you tomorrow, embracing another profound quality of the heart on our journey of inner transformation.